Firebellies are the roaring, blazing priests of the ogre deity known as the Firemouth. Quick to mirth and anger alike, firebellies are garrulous and vital individuals who are readily welcomed into any ogre tribe. Fire burns within these larger-than-life prophets in a literal as well as a metaphorical sense. Bald and broad, their ruddy skin glows from within, and their bare chests are tattooed extensively with symbols of destruction. When a firebelly's wrath is roused, he can breathe out a cloud of billowing flame so fierce that it can melt through chainmail in seconds. The Firemouth is the largest and most powerful volcano in the Mountains of Morn by far. It is an important figure in ogre mythology, revered alongside the Great Moor by all ogres, and worshipped fervently by those tribes that have witnessed the violence of its mighty eruptions firsthand. Every year, dozens of ogre pilgrims flock to the sides of the Firemouth, and announce their presence to the small but influential tribe that makes its home in the caves nestled into the volcano slopes. As magma courses down the sides of the Firemouth like drool from a butcher's gob, the aspirants dare to undergo the grueling flame trial, a mysterious ritual held by the Firebelly tribe as their volcano god rumbles in his sleep. As will all other religious occasions in the ogre kingdoms, this trial by fire begins and ends with the act of ingesting something. First, the hopeful ogre must gobble down an entire cauldron full of flame toad and devil pepper curry, the repugnant mixture also useful for ending protracted sieges. Even as his gut burns, he must then catch some of the cart-horse-sized fire beetles that burrow through the lava streams and devour the critter in a single sitting. It is the final task, however, that is the deadliest of all. Before being accepted and becoming a firebelly, the aspirant must drink the blood of the Firemouth. The supplement first climbs to the top of the lip of the cauldron-like structure of the titanic volcano. The sight of the lake of bubbling, hissing magma below is impressive enough to take the breath away, even before the sulphurous stench assails the nostrils. Many contenders flee at this point, content with smelling the products of the Firemouth's digestive tract. But those with the courage to continue are slowly lowered on thick chains inside the mouth of the volcano. The heat is such that their hair is burnt from their bodies to the root, never to return, and their eyes boil in their sockets. But the truly faithful will persevere, scooping up a skull full of roiling lava. After being hauled back up the edge of the Firemouth, the ogre must gulp the molten rock down in a single draught. This last act is lethal even for the most gastronomically involuble ogre. Only those with the blessing of the volcano god can survive. The survival and subsequent initiation of a new firebelly happens perhaps a few times every decade, and often coincides with a major outburst of flame from the Firemouth itself. This is seen as a sure signal that it is time to make war on the lands of the weak, with the size of the battles to come coinciding with the strength of the eruption. In war, the firebellies are well equipped to aid the ogres, for the disciples of the volcano inherit supernatural powers. They bear a measure of protection against the fiercest conflagrations, and breathe out an inferno upon their foes, and can even cast and control flaming spells. The Firemouth has only a few priests on hand at any time, for they are never many, and most of their kind are journeying alone in the ogre kingdoms. There, a firebelly will join a tribe for a time, spreading the creed of their molten-hearted god and bringing fiery destruction on foes. They are lively and popular transients, and fill ogres full of wonder with their ability to bleed magma and cause a wreath of flames about their bodies with each burst of explosive flatulence.